Welcome back, guys, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Today, we are taking a look at the story behind the legendary ghost, La Llorona.
Have they felt the sting of her tears? They will. And she will come for them. Who? La Llorona.
But real quickly, before we get into that, on this channel, we cover everything from horror, theme parks, travel, and much more. So if that's your thing, consider browsing my channel and the other videos, as well as subscribing. So La Llorona hits theaters April 19th. So there's no better time than now to talk about what makes her story so terrifying. So now, let's listen to the story of La Llorona.
In Mexican folklore, La Llorona, which translates into the weeping woman, is the story of a woman who drowned her 2 children, and then herself after seeing what she had done. The story goes, in a small rural village lived a young woman from a poor family, but whose beauty would stop men in their tracks. One day, a wealthy nobleman traveled through the village and decided to charm her. Taken by her beauty, he proposed to her immediately. The young woman accepted, and her family was so excited that she was marrying into wealth. But the nobleman's father was extremely disappointed that his son was marrying into poverty. Together they moved away to distance themselves from the disappointed father, and within no time started a family with 2 children. The story was perfect, but as the years passed, the nobleman continued traveling, with each trip taking longer than the last. One day, when he returned from a trip that had taken longer than a year, the young woman found he had returned with another woman, and she knew for certain that he had fallen out of love and moved on. In a blind rage, the young woman took both of her children to the river and drowned them. When she noticed what she had done, she searched for them, but couldn't find them, eventually drowning herself. At the gates of heaven, she was challenged about her children's whereabouts and not permitted to enter the afterlife until she found them. Stuck between the living and the dead for eternity, she can be seen by the rivers searching for her children and weeping, which is how she earned the name of La Llorona. Children are warned to avoid the rivers and stay home after dark, for La Llorona will confuse them for her own and drown them or kidnap them never to be seen again. In some cases, they say a sighting or simply hearing her cries in the distance has led to misfortune and even death from the curse of La Llorona. Have you heard the cries of La Llorona?
This is one of the creepiest stories I know, so I'm really looking forward to watching this one once it hits theaters. With the WB behind this one, there's a good chance that we get to experience this one in person this year at their horror event, Horror Made Here. Now that is all for this one, so if you like this content, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to show your support, follow me on my social medias like Facebook and Twitter, and as always peeps, don't forget to ask yourself, have you been eddytained?
I'm very sorry about your loss.
It's your fault!
I can't even imagine how you must feel.